Ghana is noted for a major export of yam in the world at large. In 2016, the country was recognized in the world as the 6th major exporter of the commodity. Yams from Ghana are produced in large quantities and are exported throughout the whole year. Ghana produces an average of 8 million tons of yam annually. Yam is a leading agricultural export for the country. The country's exports of the commodity rank 6th in the world, representing 10.3% of world exports in 2016. Many varieties of yam are produced largely by small-scale farmers in the rural areas, mostly using organic methods of production. Now, COVID-19 has also hit the world as a whole, thereby affecting most economic activities of countries in the world, and the agricultural sector of Ghana is of no exception. When the country was on a lockdown for a period of 3 weeks, where internal migration was a halt to drivers to bring farm produce to the ready market. A critical look at this year's rainfall pattern and variability, the potential effect of severe changes in rainfall pattern, and the disruption in the production of yam, which is a top export commodity for the country. The changes in rainfall will lead to food insecurity, joblessness, and poverty to the small-scale farmer, buyers, and consumers. Here in Agbogloshi, the yam market, our camera lenses captured able-bodied men offloading yams brought from the northern regions to be sold out. In an interview with them, they shared their views and challenges faced in the yam business.
Yeah, supply. The barrier supply, they go export. Hey, near ten say COVID-19. I'm a buyer. I'm a market and coso. And coso cra. And then soon talk. Until my buyer no intimate. So, until boy intimate say. Hey, say Yankee to Anketwa. This answer soon Toninti. Intimate chin that year. Say chin that year and when rock. It is our chin that year no. So some kakra na aro, some kakra na aro. Problem I face no. Bibia ko slow down. Export no embaso. So into export no ba. Ana sika no ye de e ba. Into export no ma business no enkoso. Ye offload wa ha no ye de call warehouse. Warehouse no. Ho number box ba re no. Ama container ba ye den. Aba lodo ako. Airport friends habo. Me try we are. Yes. The business no.
I drive tricycle. Now, business here is very bad and difficult to even get another. I've always been sitting idle at the lorry station until yams are brought for offloading before I get work to do.
Yes, my dear, my
there because of the lockdown, Jumane and Koye. Baron of the Dobe Jumasa, won't mean just Cabia, Scare Crown of Benyana.
Because of the lockdown issued by the government, business has not been good at all. At the end of each day, the little amount of money we get is taken by the police because they claim we do not have license. Now, should we stop using the tricycle and steal so we should later be called thieves? The fact is that we are not thieves too. I am a student, but because of the lockdown, I came down to work. Again this year, our expectations for the rains didn't help at all because we have not had much rains this year, thereby causing a reduction in yam production. Later today, we got to know the location of the yam factory here in the yam market where processing and packaging of yam begins for the purpose of exportation only on average scale of 26 kilos.
Oh, business need a kobo senior starting and as a normal. There's no changes behind business. No. At this time, the bit marker say most of the yam in abo, but need to know that sometimes we here ensure our motivate. It is ensure no ma yam no there's a shortage. As a senior was a bano unyano do dosa, but ensure it me to know more. I know more. Preservation there, I think once the method of preservation near freezing. Until you use these frozen containers. So your temperature yes set container no. Was temperature yes set container no man temperature na yes set container no. Na efa so the year adwuma. COVID ne ba and ye nipa bebree off.
So far, boys who work here permanently are 14 in number, but the ladies here are not permanent workers, so their numbers sometimes rise and fall. I normally call on 20 ladies just to clean up the yams, and others who come here work solely on day-by-day policy. Again, the truck boys who brings the yams here in factory are not employees here. Theirs is to bring the yams. Here in the factory, we are much particular about our 26 kilos queue. As you can see, he is balancing and packaging so that we get his 26 kilos, and now that he's gotten the required kilos, he can now take it for packaging. Again, with the machine for getting the kilos, immediately you buy it, they will set the scale for kilos before handing over to you. More so, when yam is brought to the factory, we don't auction it for impulse buyers, but solely packaging for export. Courage Akosua Agua and Raphael Tete reporting for Adwa News.